some of the most iconic pieces in our garden, usually the fun ones that everybody loves to see, just like you.
Thank you.
And this one is so cute. Timber tails. These are these like little woodland animals. They look like they're carved out of tree trunks.
They do.
They're so cute.
I mean, exquisite detail, right down to their little cute eyes, and just precious with all of the fur. We have 2 of them that are brand new this year.
Okay.
That we've never had. The bear and the fawn.
And the fawn. So let's show you them all in order. Yeah, so right over here we have our squirrel. And
just cute. I mean, come on. Look at how darling.
By the way, I have like tons of squirrels in my neighborhood.
Yeah, we do too. Right now they're driving my dogs nuts.
Yeah, and they're literally all, I don't know where they even find these little acorns.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're doing that all the time. Okay, so there's your squirrels. Here's the fawn. Now this one is new. Beautiful.
Look at that. I mean, I could just actually see a fawn hiding out into the empty tree bark, you know, right on the outside, a hollow little tree. I mean, just absolutely precious. I mean, even the nose that is little, it looks like it's just a little wet nose, the soulful eyes, sweet. Very, very sweet.
And then the bears, these are cute.
The bears.
The only bears I want to see.
Yes.
Because they're happy.
They are, they're so happy. So this one, a little mouth open, you can actually see the tongue. That's the only real color that's in there with the bear's tongue. But the detail is absolutely exquisite with the hair and the carving. I mean, the amount of work that went into these is absolutely...
they're customer top rated. And by the way, the work goes, it's all the way around.
All the way around.
Right,
and I'm going to show you all of their buns because you have to see, I mean, really, because they all have cute little tail butts. And I mean, just adorable. Okay, let's start with this one because
the raccoons.
Look at the raccoons. So, I mean, I could just see a cute little family peeking out there, the little mother or 2 little kids, you know, little brother and sister. You can even see their little nails that are in there digging onto the tree bark. But let me just turn them around because yes, they're peeking out of that, but you can see their little tails on the back side. Just so precious. The one that gets me is the bunny. So that's this one that's right next to you. Okay, just really, really sweet.
This one is cute.
Just so sweet.
Wait, but look at the back side.
And then you get around and you just see that little bunny butt. Little bunny butt with a little tail. Almost you could see it wagging, you know, just so sweet.
You know, these are customer top rated. And when you think about that, you know, somebody got this home, loved it so much, went to QVC.com and said, wow, this is better. Than what I thought it was going to be.
It is.
And that's because of the quality, the weight, the substantial amount of detail that's put into every single one of these.
So it starts with a carving, and that's how we get the mold to pour this. It's a resin material, which means
it's like an artist carves this out.
Carving with it first, and that's how we start with the mold. So when you look at it, you can see how intricate the design is.
Yeah.
It is made out of resin, so it's going to be durable. You don't have to worry about the elements with this. So you can leave it out all year round. But
and then
you
is
can
it like hand painted?
Yes, and then it's hand painted and then completely with the treated coloring all over it. But you can see the intricate detail right down to the paws. You can see the nails, the tree bark, and even the tree bark that has the little knots in the tree. Thank you for turning that around. So all the bark and some of it that has been ripped off, you almost can envision them kind of sharpening their nails right there, but they're little babies, so they wouldn't be they'd be harmless.
The little heart.
Oh, look at the heart right there. That is just just absolutely precious.
All right,
but
so
all
listen,
the way
over
around.
200 orders placed. I want to just show you your choices really quickly because
let's do it.
The rabbit is the most popular.
Is it? Oh, I love that. Let's start on that one.
Those hairs, they're fast.
They are.
They are fast.
Look, I was cleaning out the back of our forest and just trying to get rid of some underbrush, and a little baby bunny, I'm telling you, no bigger than the size of my hand, just took off running, and it was just the cutest little thing. It was so fast.
Yeah, the bunnies are everywhere. The bunnies have been everywhere. In Palm Springs, they've been everywhere since January. Yeah, they're really cute.
All the way around, you can even see the knots that are in the bark as well. So attention to detail with these, you'd have to really look to say, oh my goodness, who hand carved that with the cute little butt of the bunny? Who hand carved that? That is so cute. This is something that you would almost see like in a forest somewhere of somebody that cut down a tree and just did this for a living.
And then the raccoons.
The raccoons.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't like seeing a raccoon in real life. but a little raccoon statuary.
They're just adorable.
No, you see them all the time in real life, but usually they cause mischief.
Well, they can get into your garbage, and they can really make a mess.
But look at this. I love the fact, look, even the tail is striped like that.
I know, just so sweet. But the bark is what has me, because it really
beautiful.
does. It just absolutely looks as if it is taken right out of a tree bark, right? And then hand carved, each one of these cute little critters. The bears, again, adorable. I gotta turn them around.
The bears have like a little bit more of like a whimsical facial feature.
They do.
All the other ones are very, very realistic, I think, like to nature. But the bears have like a little bit more fun and playfulness. Not like I've ever seen a bear in real life, but like, you know what I mean?
I've seen them, but off in a distance, and that's exactly where I want to see them.
Yeah, exactly.
For the pairs, you're going to be able to get those in the raccoon and the bears only. The other ones are singles. So,
yeah, and then here's our fawn, new.
Just adorable.
You're going to see that.
Absolutely lovely with that little fawn.
And then
just
we'll
precious.
show you
I mean, the detail
squirrel.
with this that has been cut out all the way to just kind of hug on to that fawn. And then you see the leaves that are at the bottom. Even when I turn that around, you can see the detail all the way around there. That's just absolutely precious. And then there you can see
the squirrel.
The squirrel getting the nut. Gotta have the nut. And then, you know, the happy little squirrel with the bushy tail, right?
Yeah.
It's so fun.
All right, so listen, $9.66 gets it home. That's our final item in the show. If you're gardening on a budget, these truly bring tons of personality for a really low sale price. And 93938 is your item number. Ginger, always a pleasure to work with you.
Give me another hug, my love.
Thank you so much.
Love you too, babe.
Last week, you got to go to QVC.com and check out this garden buds from last week. Ginger brought us these really cute little figurines from Plow and Heart. They were so cute. All right, listen, my name's Alberti Popaj. I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. for Happy Hour with Amy Strand, fashion, beauty, accessories, and a lot of fun. So meet us there, but don't go anywhere. Mary DeAngelis is up next with more great shopping. Nicole Miller Fashions. Ooh, let's check this out.